Yo, what's up? This is PRK, the Castle Sensation, and welcome to our first episode.
Yeah.
Look, this is a bloop, a serious bloop. A serious bloop, man. Come on, dog. This is our first episode on What's the Deal? And this is PRK, like I said, it's PRK, the Castle Sensation. I'm with my main man here. DZ, can you say holla?
Hey, yo, what's up? Diesel Abantwana. You know how you guys do.
Prince, my brother, how you doing?
What's up, beautiful people? You know me, Mr. Chama Boy.
Yeah, Prince Charming. Okay, this is our first episode on What's the Deal? Kumbura go to your my social media too. Just bamba konala. But over there like the screen. Make sure go to do highlighters. And then we have our first guest, man.
Hey, man.
I don't know what to say, man. This guy has like a lot of CV, man.
Yeah.
A lot of CVs. His resume is too high. I'm talking about Willie Da Voice. He's an MC, a husband, a motivational speaker, a voice-over artist, a radio presenter, a DJ.
Yo.
What else, man? Entertainment industry is his.
Hey, this guy only is missing a key.
He owns it, bro.
He's missing a key.
Like, serious, he owns it.
He's Superman.
He owns it, bro. Willie, welcome to our first episode on What's the Deal?
Thank you so much, Thank you so much.
And you know we had a gift for you, but
unfortunate.
you know.
COVID, dog.
I don't know so bamba.
Yabona intro.
Yeah.
Ngelendlela uyende ngakhona ne. Ngabe boyishintsha uyende imali. I think ngabe ngiyimillionaire.
I think that's a prophecy. That's a prophecy, bro.
Yeah.
Willie, welcome to our first episode of What's the Deal? What's the Deal? It's all about celebrating people that are doing something great to our community here too and around the world. The people that are unsung heroes. You understand? So we want to know things people about the So this is something that we want to give them. Good, okay. And when we're talking about Willie, because some people they have connotations about you. They say, Willie at the jail, Willie this. They don't know who you are, where you come from, and then the person that you are today, which you saw because of the things that you've been through. You understand? Yeah. So take us back, to go background there. When you're talking about Willie, hey, willing him. Who's Willie?
Willing him. No, thank you so much for you to invite. I think I'm not gonna take this light. This is something big.
Yeah.
More especially that now this is your first episode, right?
Exactly, first episode.
Yeah. All right. Willie is a guy who was born at Babaton. I was raised here. I did my primary and everything here. Started working here. I got my wife here.
Yeah.
Everything about me is just
so Barberton is home, basically.
Barberton is home, basically. And, you know, Willie's a very humble young man. Grew up in a family where everyone was a Christian.
Yeah.
Was raised.
Now they're not.
They still Christians.
Okay, no.
I was raised by a family that loved God so much. Hence, this Willie that you see today, because I want to believe that I'm very humble and I'm a people's person. You understand? So lomunye umuntu mhlawumbe angabona this other side of Willie lageva bamtshela ngalo but mina lengalati. But what I know about me is that I'm a very good person.
You know, there's something about you that makes me wanna like you know about Willie. I believe Willie is
tonight on ATV.
What did you say again?
I forgot what he said. Come here, what he has
guy
this
on a
particular
12
phrase.
on a phrase.
We're gonna get that phrase.
The following program.
Yeah.
Is suitable for people under the age of 18.
So Willie, you, as you said, you come from a background, a Christian background.
Yes.
So right now, I take us through. What kind of a kid were you growing up?
I think growing up as a kid, ngikule grand.
Were you naughty?
Not
He looks
really,
naughty, dog.
Not really. But when I reached my I think you're 15, when I was around your 15 years old, you understand? I started doing things.
By the way, udlalile ngamavivane.
Cool.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Let's continue. Reason why I'm saying let's continue.
No, but honestly, does that really work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
it
I'm talking
does.
about. It does.
No, it does. Yeah.
Nah, come on.
It does.
I've waited and
Gonna make
waited and
grown-ass
waited. I
men
think
think
I was
yourself
18 until I started seeing something, but it's fine. Let's continue with it.
Guys, it's gonna make us chase butterflies.
Yeah, as I was saying, I think at the age of 15 or so,
Yeah.
that is when I started doing things which I was not taught at home, because
What?
lapho ngilangaqala khona
I'm very much interested.
Mary J, dog. Mary J. Mary J.
ngilangaqala khona kujoyina amachita, you understand? And
Nkula
I
like,
started-
oh, you were.
Not really, because mina kucula, I think it's something lengayifunza ekhaya, but at that time bengekho active,
Yeah.
bengabalanzeli in what
Yeah.
they were doing. You understand? But ngalo mnyaka lowo, I then started to join amachita and all that sabanema scheme. When you understand, I would say at that
Again.
time it's very easy to see peer pressure ingakushayi.
Okay.
So therefore ngaqala, one thing that I didn't do kuganga lokho kunjonje emakhaya, but lokho kuthi shaywane
Unesandla wena.
mosha kakhulu,
Unesandla.
too much. But therefore
No wonder man sandla takho ngiyabona kuqhebula ngiyeva ukuthi lana qhebula umuntu ongeke umthinzi.
and then I was also part of le gang yalamajita, because as el gang sonke
Yeah.
bekukhona la bebangabhemi bebangatendi letinto leto, but nami I found myself being kule gang lele bhemako inatha and all that, you understand? But one thing about me that I still say ukuthi mhlawumbe ngiyo le yangisinzisa kumbe le yangisave from everything is that I made sure that when I go home anginuki ligwayi.
Wow.
So basically my family didn't know even today that I
Pause.
So
Can I interject?
yeah.
But when done John, because that might be bad lama anyanis.
No, you know what, dog?
Yeah?
I remember, I also started smoking back in primary school. So
Yeah.
And when you were about 10.
I was like 13, man. So you know what we used to do?
Yeah.
I remember a tennis court.
Yeah.
The tennis court is toilet corner, and we always take our t-shirts off. And
play
we had this
carpet
theory, man.
movement.
Hi, equal bamba, let's clean.
Oh,
so we
okay.
take them off, so
Okay.
Yeah,
And it works.
And it works. It works. Yeah.
It worked because we used to do that. Sikhumuleta impahla tethu nasiya kubhema,
Really?
and then bese sinatha kakhulu mandi.
Did you know that?
Hey man, I'm like a late bloomer,
a
dog.
late
So
bloomer.
I understand. It's fine.
So yeah, man, we did so many things with my friends. I think until higher primary.
Yeah.
If there's something like that. Sifunza ingwane with my friends, Boteriki, Bomseja.
Yeah.
They are known like us.
Wala
you
Terik,
understand?
wala Mterkane, wala Mseja.
You understand? So we were those kind of boys who were so naughty. But because my family was rooted in Christ,
Yeah.
it was therefore easy for me to leave all those things and come back to the roots that I was raised with. You understand? So I mean, yeah, man.
Prayer
I was
works,
young,
eh?
yo.
Prayer works.
Yeah, no, prayer works.
I've got a follow-up question on that. So how long did that period last?
I think it lasted for about 4, if not 5 years.
Wow.
Oh,
And
okay.
we used to get into serious fights with many gangs, because at those times there were a gang in Greyville. There were a gang, I think, Estandini. So those were the guys we used to fight with.
So
You
they were
understand?
like territory wars.
you know,
Yeah.
And at that time, I think my
Boskiri.
at that time, my cousin Mbuso was older than me, but he was still at Ngwane at that time. So I knew that whenever I get myself in a fight, he'll come and rescue.
Oh, Mbuso was the guy not to fuck with.
Mbuso was the guy you don't just
You don't want to fuck with that guy.
And
he's older.
Their gangs, they were older than us.
Okay,
So it
okay.
included your
Montana's.
Those were the guys.
hooligans, bruh.
Yeah, those were the guys.
No, I understand. Now I understand. Now I know you had like a serious gang. Though.
Shit, it was
Serious
lit.
gang.
It was lit. It was
No,
lit.
I serious.
But you know what I loved about these guys, man?
Yeah.
Because I remember I was still young, very, very young at that age. But the thing that I loved most about you guys was it was raw.
Yeah.
True.
Blow by blow.
True.
You know what?
Blow by blow.
Yeah, blow
So
by
there were
blow.
no guns
There was
back
no
then.
guns.
Yeah,
back
boy,
then. Even like I'm sure even like Patamuka was like, hey, now Patamuka, it's scary, man.
No, at that time, Pela Bosaba, Mapoisa Bosaba thing there.
Yeah.
So imagine a situation where they find you with a knife. You understand? You are in deep shit. So we're fighting with fists. So yeah, man, it was just. Not really.
The rules of
Not really.
So tell us, Willie. I know, Gudzi, as you grew up, you had a dream.
Yeah.
Tell us your childhood dream.
I think as a young boy, in my mind, I had this thing of saying, because when I was growing up, my family used to, in my family, nobody went to university.
Yeah.
And the only thing, or rather, the only thing they could refer to when they were telling us about education and all that is that you must grow up and be a policeman. You must grow up and be a teacher.
Yeah.
You understand all those things. So I wanted to be a soldier. You understand? So basically, I mean, there was the only thing in my mind to say I want to join the army until I went to high school, and then that's when everything changed.
Okay.
I started looking at life a bit different.
Take us through that. What changed you? What changed you, and who inspired you to change? What happened then?
Okay, when I got to high school,
I sense a woman in the story.
nah,
But I sense a male. I sense a male.
A male.
Yeah, I sense a male.
Nah.
I think when I got to high school, remember,
Oh,
I had
Mavivan.
left. Nah,
Taking its toll.
I had left the boys.
Yeah.
Those ones who
Yeah,
who I
yeah,
used
yeah,
to
yeah,
do
the
all
gang
these
and
things
stuff,
with.
yeah.
So I was now a bit focused young man and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I got to high school, what happened was I used to bunk classes.
Okay.
Everybody boy's story.
Yeah, ngifuna mochiri. You understand? La ngaphandle nemachita, bomperu.
Yeah.
You understand?
The coco.
And then one of the teachers said to me, wena angeke uze uyenzawo empilweni.
Damn.
Ngiyakubhejela.
And that's someone who's supposed
And
to
you
build
will
your
never
future.
even pass your matric.
Yo.
That very day, I decided to myself, I said, you know what? I don't just want to pass my matric. I don't just want to go to university and come work in J. But I want to be something leto buye inspire so many people because of this person. You understand?
Who's
And
the teacher?
the teacher
Who's
saying
the
this is someone
who's the teacher? Before anything else,
building your future.
Who's the teacher?
Sorry?
The teacher who's saying this is someone who's supposed to be building your future.
It's someone who's supposed to be building my
and they're
future.
tearing it down.
But it's no, but I think
Constructive statement.
because besimhlupha kakhulu.
No.
Ne?
You understand?
But
So
who is he or she? Because I feel like she has done a great work. You understand? She has done a great work. If
was a challenge.
if Bengasila Makamalawa, I don't think it's maybe sick visit a prison.
ngiyamkhohlwa ligama lakhe ufundisela computer uthanda gcwa ama Brentwood uDakana mfishane
Class.
Douglas uyangathi namuhla ngike ngamkhumbuza
So did you flex? Yeah, I was about to ask you that. Like, yo, dog, look at me now. Look at where I'm at.
I mean
I think we can clap hands for that class because I not to say good to Kulume logo because it was his intention.
Constructive statement.
Exactly. He
Yeah.
was not.
I
It was
made
not
sure
his intention.
that when I started working, I went back to my high school and I bought him a cold drink. Not just a cold drink. I gave him money. You understand? To say,
No manga, but it's fine.
You once said something. You once said something that was negative.
Yeah.
But I think because of those words, is the reason why I'm where I am today.
Yeah.
You understand? So thank you. You understand?
And
so,
besides, I'm flexing, dog. I got money now.
No, Willie, I hear you. And you have a great story to tell. Have you ever thought of writing a book or biography or something like that?
I'm not so good in writing.
But yeah, sometimes you can go to Dizzy and say, Dizzy, or Dizzy approaches you and say, I want to write my own biography because you have like a good story to tell.
Yeah, like sort of editors and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something like that. Have you ever thought of something like that?
But because okay, I'm answering you, but allow me to take the chair.
The fact you're good at it, I am answering you.
Yeah.
I think because I'm still building this thing that I have, and I still believe Gogutsi, I can still do more. Let us allow the process at least. Ngifike la khona mhlawumbe senge inspire the whole of South Africa. And then we write a book because I believe Nyalo, if I'd want to write a book now, it'll be prematurely. Okay. So I just want to allow the process of saying, you know, let me grow a bit, and then explore and see what life gives, and therefore I'll
profound.
Like coming to that, like okay, like your statement. What's your milestone of success? Because you know what, I'll know, man. Now, I've made it big. Now it's the time for me to get an editor, you know, biography about my life with my this is Willie Da Voice. This is my story I have to tell.
Number one, I think mine is to be a role model in the whole of South Africa. If not Africa. That is number one. Number two, I've got 3 siblings. As that I want all my siblings not to work. And me paying them.
Spend your best.
Building their houses.
No, I understand. That's
if
great.
If I get to that point, then
I'm at the cream of the crop.
I'm okay.
I don't know that it's mouthful. It's mouthful, bro. So take us through, because I heard you said you were singing, your family was singing and stuff. And I remember one day, guys, there was this revival, Ekas. And then I heard this guy for the first time and we were like, you know what to try to get and stuff.
Yeah, like people like you guys. No, I was also shocked because I remember this other time I was visiting Spit and I was like, hey, say I had Willie over, you know, like he jammed the track. I was like, shit, I'm sure for real.
I'm sure it sounds like Marvin Gaye. Sexual.
That's true. And a bit of like, who's the one that
White
sings? Not Barry White per se.
And we know old people though.
Like Willie has this legendary voice. And I remember him singing this song that was once I sang Ekas, like in my church, by Eloi. That was sung by Sechaba. And then he was called the Sechaba. You understand? And I was like, you know, me as a person that has an ear when it comes to a voice. And I was like, who's this guy? And this guy got this voice for days, like for real, you understand? Because we knew good Nemachita Sekas, you know, Lebeba Gakula, Yabon, but please. And like Bebakula, you know, and then he came like with this matured, like big voice. Like I was like, okay, right now, who's this dude? And the voice, everyone was like shocked. We knew the song. And everyone could sing the song, Emasondo in the part. There was no one that could do the song like he did because the voice was similar, everything, you understand? Sure. So take us through that. How did you get into music?
I think because my family, almost everyone in my family.
Female function. Chilling with a robot.
Android.
Epilepsy.
It was like.
Michael Jackson.
Because almost everyone in my family, they used to sing, like seriously.
Yeah.
By the time I'm young, I don't wanna I don't want to do this thing of theirs and all that.
Involve yourself too much.
But bona ngiyabalalela and ngenhlanhla ngiyakhona kubamba ikey.
Yeah. That's very much important when it comes to that.
And then ike ekhaya kunelisondo iZion.
Okay.
Ngicula Zion.
Like where they
Yeah, I
know he's very good.
Oh, that thing tastes like
And he's the only person that will put on a pest.
And then again, he move from Zion. Inviting one of my friends to his church.
That's the day like
yeah.
Penwell
invite SABC.
Yes, I remember.
And then again, ukhumbule ukuthi SABC nase Zion bakhonza ngelanga leli-1.
Yeah.
eZion umfundisi ngumkhulu wami.
Yes.
And ekhaya at that time sengicalile ukucula with the choir yasesondweni. And then I had to go and ask my grandfather to say, can I go?
Yeah.
And I mean, ngenhlanhla mkhulu wami was, no, it's fine, you can go. You understand? I went there, and when I got there, Penwell called me a stage. He gave me a mic. He said, I must sing.
Wow.
I've never sang in front of people. And
There
the only kind of genre that I relate to almost is Zion.
Wow.
But therefore, I know the song. But I've never sang this song.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then I was given the mic to sing the song. I sang the song, and I mean, they started calling me Chaba and all that. That's where
yes, that's true. Wow.
That's where the name comes from.
Check the story bengas frustantes.
That's the
Wow.
story. That's the story. And then after that, I think because I was young,
Yeah.
I was then hooked to say, no, I want to go and fellowship with these guys.
Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because I was a bit young. My decisions were...
Street.
Yeah, you understand. And then I went there, and when I went there, I told my grandfather to say, I think I want to go and fellowship with them. My grandfather gave me his blessings and said, no, the only thing that I want is that you must always be in Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
no, simshayile zidandla
Yeah,
mkhulu, you
man,
know,
props
because
to that.
labanye bathi langiyakhona. So it's always like that, you know. So
No, my grandfather was a gentleman.
Yeah, no, I can see. Good tinto tining let's bonabo man. That I didn't even know about that.
Man, it seems like you were always just like born for stardom. I don't know why. Like, I'm getting that
Yes.
sense of you. Like, this
Exactly.
guy, you walk on stage, you never sung before.
Exactly.
I figured out, and you
And
kill it.
like on a serious note, now if I can in retrospect right now, I feel like, you know, this person like maybe about rehearsed it or something,
Yeah.
but the way he did that song. So I'm very much shocked and surprised. Would say it was his first time, not even rehearsed the song, doing it. No, I
No,
give
but
him
I think I still believe this thing to say, if you pray for anything,
okay.
it will happen.
Wow.
Just tell God, this is what I want to do now. It will happen. So, I mean, that is how I was raised.
Yeah.
So, before I even went to the stage, I prayed
Really?
to say, nginemahloni. Ngabantu ngiyabasaba, ngiyaqala kubabona and all that. But I prayed. And I went there, ngacula, amen.
So you're a very religious person.
I'm a very, very religious person because everything that I do, I believe it comes from God. Yes, you'll find people saying, because nyalo so thengi imoto kufuna uyiqinise, because uyasebenza kufuna uyiqinise and all. I've never done that. Yes, I've never done that. The only thing that I do is to say, God, protect everything that I have.
Uyiqinisa njani like
I don't know.
Bopha amabhawo.
Bopha amabhawo. So I've never done that. You understand? Yeah.
Willie, how did you meet me?
When I met you, I
You wanna say something?
You were starting the show.
no.
Starting the show. Okay, it's not about you, man.
No, yeah, like I'm trying to give the person something good to know. It's close now.
I always knew him,
You see, you
but we're not close.
Yeah.
Because he is a very good singer. A very good singer.
We all know.
Take nothing away from
How did you meet me?
I'm coming to that. And
It's not about me.
I understand.
It's not about me.
This other guy called Zakele decided to form a group.
Yeah.
And then when he decided to form a group, he said, look, you must remember that me and Zakele were in the same church.
Exactly.
And then when he decided to form a group, he said, okay, we need so and so, we need so and so, we need so and so and so and so. You understand? And then we came, all of us together. We met. That is when I met him, like meeting him. You understand? And then again, we clicked. I mean,
Everything is history. Yeah. The rest is history.
I shine, BRK.
I know, Willie. A lot of people, they think that you grew up like everything we told on a silver platter. What was one of the difficult things you had when you're growing up? You understand that? And comes good say, hey, ekhaya bangifuna ngo-6, ngimele ngiphume rehearsal. What was one of the difficult things you have faced as a kid?
I think, I don't wanna say I grew up we're poor, but okay, I will pass there. In my family, we're so poor, in a way that if I can explain the situation,
I think that's the motivation.
Maybe so many
others,
people,
yeah,
so many people
will
will
be
therefore reflect
motivated.
and say it means I am not poor.
Yeah,
because this person has said this. You know, in my family, my mother died when I was 12 years old.
Oh, may his soul rest in peace.
And then my father left us.
After mom died.
After my mother died, he left us. Remember, it's my two sisters and my brother. I'm the last born. You understand? And at that moment, my sisters are at school, my brother is at school. Nobody is working. We now staying alone. You understand? My sisters had to make a plan to say after school they must go and look for a job and all that. Mina, I started knowing usebenda ngemangoza lapha kale India lapha eTulu lapha.
But no, Farouk.
Yeah.
I think I was 13 going to 14. No. 15 going to 16. Because my mother died early and then towards the end of that very year, I then went and looked for a job.
How old were you?
Because Simosia Beds. I was 15.
15.
Yeah.
Simosia Beds, you understand? In such a way that mina I know ulala utsatse mandi.
Yeah.
Uwafake mafutha. Uwafake panini wabilise. Bese udla liphalishi ngalamandi la uwafake sawoti uwafake pelepele udla liphalishi ngawo.
Wow.
That is basically how bad it was. You understand?
Jesus.
Wow.
Mina I know gudla lputu for a good 2 weeks. I ngoba ukhanu
Nela tilput.
Oh, come
Sorry,
on.
what my Josie?
Open table.
That's why.
I ngoba ukhanu, you understand? But the only thing bosses wami la bakhona kuyiprovider ukuthi bakhona kuzama kuthenga lisaka lempuphu.
Yo.
Only. So we had to make a plan ngalisaka lempuphu lelikhona.
Wow.
Beve bahamba bayofuna ke imibhido lapha nalapha and all that, but siyathi ukuthi ilphuthu is the order of the day. You understand? So it was that bad. Vele bengikhulumi ke ngetinto tokugcoka. I mean, we understand ukuthi lokhona ukuhlanganisa khona kona nakufuneka ukwashe kakhulu. Kufuna ukugcoka kusheshe kutsabuka, you understand? So all those struggles man ngikhule ngawo, but because before my mother died, he called us as a spedlela wathi ngicela ningamshiyi uNkulunkulu.
Wow.
That is somewhat helped me ukuthi ngingagcini ngibuyela ebugebengwini, because some of my friends were now in serious gangs to say bayenjoy njalo bamba tinkunzi and all that. I could have done that because of the situation, but I decided to say, you know what, let me not, because now ndobe sengi limata loku lengatshela kona ngu-olady before ashona and looking at the struggle lesendekako lakhaya, I think I must also help my sisters and all that. So it was very, very bad. And at that time, that is when I knew but gone.
Yeah.
We understand. But we didn't hold grudges because vele bekungasemsebenzi wabo.
Yeah.
Kokuthi basikhulise and all that. Yeah, man. So I mean we saphanda sagcina isigranting enhlanhla. I think I was 17. My grandfather decided to take me with ukuthi ngiyohlala naye and all that. You understand?
Okay, let's just kind of benhlala kuphi.
Sihlala 11.
Okay.
Sihlala lapha bathona 11.
Okay.
Yeah. Sihlala 11. So he decided ukuthi angithathe mina ngiyohlala naye at 10.
Yeah, 10, yeah.
Yeah, ngamuva ngaye 10 ke at least
Impilo
yabangconywana, you understand ukuthi sengiyakhona kulala ngidlile kudlala ku decent and all that. Ngiyakhona kulala ukuthi ngiyathi ukuthi gezi uhlala khona but ekhaya ngiyathi ukuthi la ngibuya khona vele bese ngasacabanga nokuthenga gezi because le mali ya gezi funa kube imali yokudla, you understand. So lesimo leso, but we I mean we managed.
It was life, man.
Because of God we managed because almost sonke siyahlonipha because that's how we.
When you say
raised.
almost, you should go one.
There's always that one.
No, angithi uyati man, yabona.
There's always that one.
Uyati man ukuthi kuhlala kunjalo.
So just a quick question from my side. Are you like the firstborn or middle child or?
I'm the last born.
What?
Yeah, that is very young.
Yeah, I'm the last born.
Not 23.
But what no, you're lying. But what I like about this, and I'd say what I like about God is that my older sister, the first one, she decided to quit school because she wanted to provide for us.
Wow.
And then I think the second one, she did finish school, but uqedza isikolo ngalomnyaka la bathi khona emjindini kupujuke emaphepha nanani so my results abo aba nema problems. And then putu wami ngasicetha isikolo wayekela ka 9.
Okay.
Ngasicetha mina.
Okay.
Nangisicetha mina, I'm the first one ukuqala ukuthola umsebenzi.
Wow.
And I made sure that I must at least
now provide.
try and change their lives.
Okay.
You understand?
Oh, you want to ask something?
I wanted to ask him something. So this is where the motivation comes from. Katuti, when I make it big, I don't want them to work.
Yeah.
I don't want them to sweat for anything. I'll provide.
I saw how they struggled for me because reason why I'm saying for me because I was the youngest.
Yeah.
So everything that they were doing it for me.
For you, yeah.
You understand? So hence why I'm saying if God can help me go good sing figure lang funa kufika khona, they won't work.
Nah, he's listening to you.
So just a follow-up question from my side. What do you think of black tax?
I think in my vocabulary, my mind and everything, there's no black tax. There's no black tax because mine after getting my sister a job, especially because I saw Gogutsi. Now that I have a wife, it is therefore possible that I won't be able to provide. So I tried by all means Gogutsi. We again, you understand. And then after that, her first child.
What's in Kotring?
No, not really. I didn't buy it.
That's a South African way, though.
Yeah, I would say bam bam bam.
Cold drink chief?
Yeah, like cold drink. Inamnate.
So umntwana ke wokuqala wentombatane. She's very, very, very intelligent, that one.
Okay.
She said to me, Malume, I want to go to school. I don't want to work now because I'm still young. Paid for everything. She went to university. Yeah. Paid for everything. She's now a qualified geologist.
Wow.
So I think
man, you want no more. Come on.
So I think that is for me a step closer to achieving what I want to achieve, because now this one will be able to help me to help them, because I now have a wife, so therefore I won't be able to say every month I need to cough out money. You understand? So therefore she'll be my kind of pillar of sort to say, let us assist these people together and all that.
Oh, I hear you. Like, your story is something else, Joe. I'm moved by the way. Remember when I started, I said a lot of people they think you are bold, you are up looking down on others. And I'm about to tip up because they don't know good to come gapi. And then now we have found the gist of the story. Good to will come gapi. So take us through lakshona konal already. And el time hamba. Those emotions there. Send not one. The families are not there. But saying you're trying to reach out. And then when at the same time you are the last born, ufuna mama, ufuna papa, and then you have your siblings only, and then about siblings, and then my frustrations, wow, you understand? And then sometimes you feel like, take us through those emotions.
I think after all this thing, I had hope. Yes, my mother was no more. But I had hope God would see, but we'll continue living because my father is here. Not knowing that the guy is thinking something else. And then he decided to say, you know what, I'm good. I'm leaving these people. You understand? And then he left. After leaving, my older sister called us to a meeting and he said, you know what, we're now on our own. So therefore, we need to try and man up.
Okay.
And she said, ufuna manje sale sibona iplani for this young one, talking about me. So ngiyolenza ngithi mina, I'm a very good guy, but you touch them,
I change.
There was one buddy of mine who once touched my sister. God knows what happened to him. But it's not dead though.
Hey man, I'm
6 feet under.
No, it's not dead though. It's not dead though. Yeah. So
who is he? Let's investigate about it. Maybe it's gone.
No, I'm trying to show.
I'm joking.
I'm trying to show this thing of saying the way I love my sisters and my brother, I still feel God would say I owe them their lives because one of them decided to quit school. You understand?
I think two.
So
your brother and your sister.
Yes.
Two of them. Yes. They decided to
you know what? Just a comment from my side. I mean, that's really amazing, for being the youngest person and at the same time you're there to support your family. You're like a pillar of strength. I mean, that's something really amazing.
But I see you. Why you like Terry?
No, man, it's hot in here, man.
Oh, it's hot.
It's hot.
I thought like it was moved like I was
lighting.
I thought you were moved like I was moved. So that's why I'm like, why you are sharing your voice? Yeah,
So I want to know, like, is your father still alive?
No. Here's the story about the guy. The guy leaves us after my mother died, and then he left for years.
Yeah.
Stayed alone, grew up. I think I had just finished school. And then what happened is that somebody called my sister to say, ngita na babu wako, uyagula.
Oh. So did he move from Barberton and move somewhere else?
Him?
Yeah.
No, him, yes. He left Barberton.
Oh, he left Barberton.
And then...
So we are ngekula.
And then ngita na babu wako. My sister called me, Ugupi. Awayengilaka gogo, zwakala. Zwakala nga endlini. Nangifika endlini. Bafika naye akakhona kuma.
Yeah.
Akakhona kwenda fokola. Nakafika. The first thing that he said, bantu bami ngiyagula.
Oh, hey.
it's not intentional ukuthi ngifuna kuhleka, but that thing I wanna
it's
ask
ironic.
ukuthi like
It's ironic.
exactly
Yeah,
my
it's ironic.
point. You know, like
Ushiya abantu
they're
bese
expecting
uyabuya.
apologies,
Yeah.
but I'm sick.
Bantu bami ngiyagula. And funny enough, everyone was welcoming. We said, "Eish, time. Siyabona man ngiyagula." So, what are we planning? What do we do now? Do we take you to the doctors or what? What's no? Please try and raise money. Take me home. For that matter, we've never been to where he was born.
Whoa.
Okay.
Never.
Yeah.
The guy is from Begersford.
Yo.
And then we raised money. My sister managed to raise money and all that. Yeah. We took him back eKaigubo. Nasifika. Sifika uthi nakho. Siyangena usisi wakhe nabobhuti wakhe because besekusele bona abadala bakhe bashona ngekho.
Yeah.
Figure everyone was crying and all that, and he started introducing us and all that, and he cried. Okay, we sat down, we were introduced to everyone and all that. We exchanged the numbers. To say, okay, let's call each other to find out about his
condition
health and all that, and the condition. And then we drove back. We kept on calling each other. Eventually, we lost contact. And then when we lost contact, what happened is that he died, I think, a month after we lost contact. But before he died, he told them that I want my kids here.
Yo.
And then he died. Because we had lost contact, they couldn't get a hold of us. And then we then heard about his passing, I think, after a year or so.
No.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, after a year or so, we heard about his passing and all that. And then we decided that, you know what, we need to go just to see the family and all that, and them showing.
You never had grudges that day.
No.
You understood that you have lost contact.
No, I think I'm one person.
No, I'm talking about
not sure
all
about
of your
your
siblings.
and all that, but I think we are these kind of people who don't hold grudges, because
No, I understand.
if we were those kind of people who hold grudges, I think bebadotsi never figure nice but gosh.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, no, I
because
understand.
bafika naye bamshiya. Sine we had to make a plan go kube nemali ukuthi msasimisele.
No, I
So
understand. That's dope.
That is basically the story ukuthi lo muntu uhambe all these years, so buya soyagula ukuthi bantu bami
Hey,
like,
I'm
all
sick,
that.
yeah.
You understand? But we managed to take him back and all that.
Passing that, because I feel like we have to move forward. But your story has like moved us, you know. Not hearing him apologizing from you guys. How did y'all take that?
No, he did.
Okay, he did.
He did apologize.
Okay.
But not when baqeda kumletha. Wabuya waxolisa. Angithi bese communicating on my phone.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
waxolisa
I
for
get you.
everything that he did and all that. And what I liked about his apology, he didn't blame anything on my mother.
Wow.
Instead, he said, I am sorry, I messed up. You understand?
He
And
took the blame.
that's-
Like,
yeah.
Like he was being
No,
a
he
man.
messed up. To
He
say,
messed up, yeah,
I
no,
messed
I-
up.
Yeah.
So my question is, although you've had that experience with your father, you know,
Yeah.
at that time, how did that make you sort of like shit, I'm losing my chain of thought.
Okay, let me
wait.
ask you a question.
I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised.
No, guys,
your story has moved us. Like your story is like one of the
but
greatest
the main
stories.
thing I wanted to ask is, how has that influenced you into, you know, being a father right now? Like, you know, what are you doing differently? You know, like how are you portraying that?
I think I'm this person low at decided to say angifuni kuba nemntwana nemuntu lotohlala le ngihlale le. So once ngaba nemntwana nemuntu, that person must be my wife, because understand the situation yokuthi time alambele ngekho life in yami. And trust me, there's a difference emundwini lohlala nemndeni wakhe nebantu abakhe. Okay, angithi nebantu abakhe. Emundwini lohlala nebantu abakhe nemuntu loyakobona abantu abakhe.
Yeah.
Because when akungendeka lo yakobabona uspenda nabo 2 hours, but meaning spenda nabo almost
Every day of your life.
every day. You understand? And I get to tell them what they need to hear. I get to raise them how I want them to be raised.
Yeah,
You understand? Because I need to raise a generation letokhula igahle in a way that ingafiki la khona lenye langa iva bathi umntwana mushaya umfati. Anything like that. So I need to instill that from the boy from a young age to say, you don't get to do this. You don't get to do this. This is how you do things. This is how you do things. You understand? And preach that way to guye almost every day of his life. Because lendo leyo ito sinka la guye ihlale.
Exactly.
So lapho angeke kutoba likhuni kokuthi angikhona kuphakamisa isandla sakashaya umfana. You understand?
And I really feel like a father figure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Especially even from a daughter, a son, but the father figure. Because I feel what he's saying. Because
Another day.
hey, another day.
Exactly. Another day. So tell me, Lume, we've seen you doing a lot of things. Sibuyile ku music, and then now sikubonile ku radio, and from radio sakubona we voice over go one of the biggest radio station in South Africa, and in fact in Africa, with millions of people listening to your voice each and every single day. Gulukola FM. Take us through that radio journey. Ukuthi ifike njani, ungene njani ku radio. I know ukuthi there's a one person like, for instance, Big Z, that has played a big role in your life, as big as he is. Take us through that journey. Ungene njani ku radio.
All right, radio. Radio when they got so.
Yeah.
Doing start at 9.
Yeah, that's grade 11.
Yeah, grade 11.
Easy.
I'm a 2K. I'm a 2K.
That's grade 11.
When I was doing grade 11, I think around your November.
It's hot in here, no?
It is. I don't know how many times have I wiped my face like this.
Nah, it's really hot. We need to get a bus for
a PCR.
Yeah, that's Baba Chan coming to radio.
Yeah.
One of
Ngiyobukela le
photo
out
tour.
ya Sagata lapha the Big Zill.
That's afternoon that time.
Shy afternoon drive
Yeah.
alone. Mawethu asengafiki. Nagasakata lapha ngithi mina hayi man. Let me talk to this guy. Yabona? Yaphuma le out.
Was supposed that at that time.
No, I mean. So it's okay, let me talk to this guy, ne? Yaphuma le out Spani ngiyibingelela grand. Hey, out le sharp man.
Yeah.
And I put man sorry man. Ashingayitsanza radio. Angadi man ngokuthi ngakhona inuspansana nawo noma ufuna ngikwendeleni lapha e-studio if usabhizi because ngubone usadosa amaphepha ngalawo yabani ukuthi net na ufuna ngonikete just to be in the space. Athi yena hayi ubozwakala tovakasha sengangibuthi ukuthi ngifunza great band. Ashingithe ngathi standard band.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, ngiyaqhubeka ngiyavakasha so ngifaka phakathi lapho e-studio kuthi sengihlala naye la phakathi but angendi lutho lethi ngiyahlala ngiyambukela.
Yeah.
And then after that athi yena exe ucithile sigela ngithi no nga grade 11.
Yeah.
Athi yena esh vayo ucitha sigela. Naso ucitha sigela kuye sizokhuluma. Yabona? Ngisuke mina kuye ngivaye ngekasi. Nangifike ekasi la lokishini. Ngifike ngitshele mawethu ukuthi ekuse kune out ePCR. Lecetha kufika ishaye radio iblind. Zama connecta na le out.
Yeah.
Athi mawethu okay mchana. Ngigaye mawethu ma contacts wale out. mawethu naye ngiyamathi ukuthi sithandze radio so
Yes.
because mawethu is my friend and manje le out ngitshela ukuthi ngiyocetha isikolo angeke bese ngivalela yena ngaphandle
True.
kusho ukuthi khona opportunity nakathi ngiphenze ngibuye
Wow.
ngitshele mawethu akhuphuke aye ePCR when he got there met the guy they spoke what's loud no zwakala to by producer yami angene mawethu producer le out producer le out basipane
I remember mawethu bayanokhamba nama newspaper elkeda.
yeah I think le out na isafika iPCR yonke beyina 110
listeners. Yeah.
but nasekacela kusipana namawethu iPCR was on 350 or 60,000 listeners.
I remember that.
Thousands.
Damn.
listeners and then ngesicetha isikole
It's my time to shine now.
Ake ngikhona ngena manje ku space amawethu because mawethu is a very smart guy. Mawethu so into to say
Another character, yes.
Namfundisi is 10 and people love Mfundisi 10 over.
Yeah.
That's okay plan. That's no. It's okay. Let me go to these guys ngiyabavakashela.
Yeah.
To interject, I think we need to say this.
Yeah.
I think the character Yamfundis is tender. It was also stolen by DJ Cleo. Naga letha lo Mfundisi. I think that was Mfundisi. What? You remember that part?
The guy with the big booty.
Exactly. It was taken. I remember they had an interview with DJ Cleo.
Yeah.
Mpumalanga to go and go perform to some other clubs around Barberton. And then he liked that guy. You understand the character that came with. And then he said, you know what? I have to do it because I'm Marcel.
Did he pay royalties for that?
No.
That was creative.
You must call clean.
Now we have to give credit where it's due. Mawetu did an incredible job there.
So ngiyabiyela ePCR ke. But mawethu so ungenile. Ngiyabiyela ngiyabacheka nje labasakade and all that. So manje sibele kusicoca nazili yabani. Nasibele kusicoca Zil ufuna ku introduce because my voice overs ePCR including Ligwalagwala came with Zil. Zil u introducer bona bebatendela nje lokwe tindo ukuthi bayenda but the lokuletha lo professionalism on this thing Idenai ngize ngithi came with him. So Zil uthi ay man dod ivoice yakhe grand and kunetindo lengifuna kutenda.
Ukhuluma khona yala. Even out clear ngathi James Bond.
So therefore lo mjida ungithatha ungisa eromini lakhe une studio. Ucala kungifundisa kwenda this thing. I've never done it. I don't know how to do it. Angaze ngibe emva kwe mic yokuthi ngiyenda i-radio or my voices. Lethi ngathi icula nge-mic nje esondweni.
Yeah.
And then cala ngifundisa ukuthi no, you must breathe. No, leli gama leli kufuna ulibite so. Kufuna upose la. Kufuna wende ini la. Kufuna wende ini la. You understand? So this thing ngicala ngayithanza. Nangicala ngiyithanza but ngisengayadi. Wangimisa. Wathi sima wendi gone. Hamba uyolalela. There's this radio station yase US. Sengikhohliwe nyalo because wangidownloadisa yona.
Roger.
Yase US. Wangilalelisa yona wathi ulalele ne ETV. But now ulalele TV lama
the guy commercials.
That guy is too good.
Uvale mehlo and listen with your ears. Now ucetha umlingisele la pose khona ya pose. You understand? And then nale radio station la beka yisho because of my voice ngiyoleza beka referral
to
these people.
I'm sure you were like, fuck this guy, homework, let's school.
Because I love this. I'm starting to love this thing. You understand?
So it was something you were passionate about. You know, I don't want to do it regardless of what. Regardless.
Sorry guys, there's no word such as irregardless.
There's no word.
No, but it's confirmed.
Irregardless. It's regardless.
It's regardless. It's not
Regardless,
irregardless.
that's it.
Good irregardless.
Irregardless. No, there's no word. It's irregardless.
Sorry guys.
What's the deal with you, Dizzy?
So therefore ngiyahamba ngiyakushalendo man ngiyayithanza lento over sengiyayibukela iTV ngivale emehlo ngiyayilingisela and kwaze kwafika la khona ngicala ukuthi nasengenda letinto ngedwana sengiyati record efonini nangicela ukuthi record ngiyamsendela
Yeah.
My boy.
this is what I did and all that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, man. And then
Hey, sorry guys, it's drinking here.
Listen.
Invisible.
You know what this is for? To celebrate you.
all right.
Yeah. Drink of
Like
champs.
that.
That sound on its own. Remember,
Just
you
that
can
sound.
subscribe. You can also follow and share and comment. This is the deal. Come on. What's the deal with PRK, the Casa Sensation? I'm with my homeboys here. Prince,
What's up, man?
Dizzy.
What it do?
Exactly. This is where you can find us. Right now, remember, we have Willie Da Voice, one of our only people in Powerton this Batsembago, because they're doing it in this game. So
Yeah, man.
let's continue, Lume.
Yeah. All right. Sing at the recording Msendel. And then layout is okay. Now we can shoot. Come to my studio. But when you get here, don't waste my time.
The pressure's on.
Yeah.
The pressure's on.
I don't want to waste my time. I'm sending a script. I
Jesus
practice this. Tomorrow we're recording.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't want you to come here and waste my time. If you do that here, you're going back. I don't want to see you again.
Yeah,
This
the doors
was
closed
2 years.
permanently.
No, that's it. It's a score. So
I practiced. When I got there, made sure that I must deliver, and I deliver.
Yeah, you killed it.
Can we do this? Yeah. Can we please tell us or take us through, Guti, the first jingle that you did, if you remember it?
No, I can't remember.
I know he does.
I really don't.
Okay, Lume, continue.
I had even forgotten their name.
Ne?
The name of their show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was doing it for their show.
Oh, I remember
So-
the afternoon one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I delivered. He was happy and all that, and he said, "You know what? Let's work. I will pay you from my pocket.
Wow.
Let's work," because PCR was paying him because of the numbers
Yeah.
that it brings.
Yeah.
That it brought. So therefore, we worked, man. We were friends. I mean, we started talking. He referred me to people who does this thing even better and all that. I started studying about them and all that. And then he was therefore poached by the SABC.
Yeah.
They took him.
Do you understand when you're talking about poached?
Oh, man.
Scout.
Yeah. Then don't comment. Continue.
Boy.
He was headhunted.
Come on, my rhino.
Yeah, he was headhunted. And then when he got there, I think he worked because when he got there,
Yeah.
he worked, I think, for 2 years. No, a year and a half.
Yeah.
At that time, I decided to say, I now want to join radio.
Is it hot?
Is it too hot?
No, it's hot.
Hey, it's
I can see.
So fire, but you're setting it on
No,
fire.
you're setting it on fire, and then now I can understand the hotness that is here. And I know what you
That's
have
the color of my
and
skin.
I know if I keep an elkino open, don't feel no boy.
So after Availe, I
Yeah.
decided to say, you know what? I now want to do radio.
Yeah.
And then I went to approach the management of PCR because now I had believed that they know me through him. And all that.
Yeah.
But instead they said to me, Ash, there's no space now for now. I said, okay, no, it's fine. And the manager of PCR said to me, look, eligazi kuna radio station level wakho awuvayoza mihlandla le.
Yeah.
Ashaya idemo ngabanga eligazi idemo yidinzaba. Nangifika laphiyana K radio. Nangifika laphiyana ngibagaya idemo yami bayilalela bathi kuse. Wena usapha isicelo salofunda inzaba manje.
Okay.
Ngena same time ngafunda nzaba.
Born for stardom.
As a
newsreader.
Yeah.
You started reading like as a newsreader.
I did everything in radio.
This is what I'm saying. This guy was born for stardom, man.
Everything.
He was born for stardom.
I read the news.
But guys, you give it the greatest. Huh?
and the calls that came in, every other person wanted to know who's this boy who just read news.
I was one of
Who's this guy?
guys, even though I knew you.
Yeah. Who's this guy and all that and all that. And then I started doing this thing.
Yeah.
They gave me a show, I did the show, and I was doing good and all that. But my problem now was that they were not paying me because the radio station.
Yeah.
You understand? And
The
then
frustration.
I decided to say, you know what? Let me go back home. You understand? Before, sorry, now I'm taking you back. Before you figure the guys. Figure lo mie babe kai. Lo babe usebenza ngagezi bamtashika escom.
Yeah.
Lo baba thathe mina ngisebenza naye. Egezini.
Enjoy your work, guys.
Egezini ngihola per fortnight.
Yeah. Every 2 weeks.
Ngihola 7.3.
7.3 watt cents
thousand. 7,300.
And how old are you by that time?
That's school.
Yeah,
You understand?
like 42.
It was le mali beyiningi ne. But I problem yami senginaleli thando le radio.
Yeah. Man, I understand.
Ngayekela.
I get you. I get you.
Abazange bangixoshe.
I get you.
Ngayekela.
I
Abantu
get you.
wabuya wayekungiceba kumkhulu. Yes.
You in trouble.
Can somebody give me my phone? Can somebody give me my phone? The only thing that I want to take, I want to just take these two. These two, the way they are posing.
Nah, come on, man.
Yes,
Siamese twins.
I'm telling you ngayekela 7.3.
Yeah.
Ngavaya ngayeligazi
gonna
ngafika
take
ngatholi
this picture.
4 call.
Man.
Nangatholi
For the
4 call.
passion.
Nangatholi 4 call leligazi ngithi ngiyabafonela endlini ukuthi kuseye manje la irolonze iphelele bathe chief. Yaba. I then decided to say, because he carried I think na 6 months if not 5.
Yeah.
And then ngiyagela get to understand this lava good guys. I now have an experience.
Yeah.
I've done this thing, so I need to be here at home.
So Wille, you had a profile by then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then when I came back, luckily, gonna strike less corner. Strike less
remember
corner.
that
My
strike.
presenters decided to go with see Abene that thing. So bang at the same time. But okay, you know what? Please funze tinzaba. Funze tinzaba. But access still send the current affairs. It's in the current affairs in the one, but no, that's how you do current affairs, not the corner. Because you're now interviewing people and doing that and doing that. Okay, no, it's fine. I did that for quite some time, and they gave me a midday show. I did a midday show and all that and all that. I think Baktale Bang Niga is show Yanzambama before a midday show. Show Yanzambama before a midday show. Nasemele PCR for 3 months. After the 3 months, SABC it's funa a voice over.
And you've already done such things.
Zil bamthemba ngale tinto te kumixa ama sounds. Bachele Zil ukuthi bafuna voice over Zila akunale into anababathona. But it's okay.
Imagine
to make this thing
to interject. Imagine DJ Zil knew how to do my voice overs. He knew how to do them. Like
he does them
serious.
even now.
He does them even now.
Yeah, man.
But
but
just
he
get
decided to
this
recommend.
You know, I think from now on, we're going to call you Willie Da Voice. The slogan is Born for Stardom. Like, seriously.
Born for stardom.
And then Zil bamtshela ukuthi okay, it's funny voice over. But to make this process fair enough, let everyone else invite Bandula Gabatiko ukuthi babhizi nga this thing.
Yeah.
And then they invited Botula Nemhlongo.
Oh yeah.
I think when I got there, labanye bese baphumile vele sekusele Thula nalo mnyicheri. angene Tulane angene lo Cherry chothi sola bayithola indaba ayifunako. What happened was nanamhla solo ngisasho ukuthi
it was good.
Ben
Tulane.
no
Okay.
I don't know. What happened was ukuthi mina nangifika lapha bathi i-interview
Yeah.
ne okay bathi but ofuna ukuthi ngibendele isample. Okay, now it's my turn to go in there. I went there, and when I got inside, I feel the station manager, which is Rio Mabunda, stood up and said,
Yeah, we caught him.
That's what happened.
Can you shout it on that?
Born for stardom.
Like, born for stardom.
Like really, born for
like
stardom.
for real.
Like I'm listening to him speak, you know, and whenever he's talking, I'm feeling this guy he's actually born for stardom, you know. And I feel like what you said about your mother before she passed, like saying always believe in God, don't leave. In God. Yeah. I think it's a sign saying like she's always been looking down at you. Like, you know what? True. This is my boy. You know, he's doing the most.
I'm proud of this.
He's doing the most.
I'm proud of this man.
Because seriously, I feel like you, even Joe Osho, for the guy you put on radio.
Yeah.
You are a hustler.
Yeah.
You know, you're a pathfinder. You know, and it's really inspirational. And coming from Barberton, man, like. I don't think a lot of people from Barberton know the story about you.
Yeah, it's a true inspiration.
This guy is.
Man,
this
come
guy
on,
this is
what's the deal, and we're gonna give you nothing but the best because we are the best. And this show, subscribe, make sure that you comment, make sure that you share. So we're gonna bring you nothing but the best. This is local content at its best. This is BRK, the Casa Sensation. We're continuing with Wille Da Voice. Willie, ukwala uyangena manje, you're doing the voiceovers. Take us through your emotional roller coaster. Now I'm living this, I've been there, and now I'm doing this, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Take us through those emotions.
All right, mhlambe starting from him standing up and saying, "I want this one." Yeah,
that's how he speaks. Is that how he speaks?
Nami, I was a bit shaking and shocked to go and see what just happened.
Yeah.
And then Zil said, look, Sabak says, they'll call you at any time to come and sign a contract. Oh. And I said, okay, no, it's fine. And then they called me, I think, around 5 in the evening.
But same day?
Same day. Okay. To say, nigga, pack your bags. Tomorrow morning you must be here. You're going to Joburg. I'm like, okay.
Interjection. Can I please?
Can I please, man? Yeah.
Can I please?
It's not a show, dog, but
man, take. You know, one of my favorite radio presenters. I think you know, Mashabela. Dog.
Mashabela.
I know Mashabela, the comedian.
No, David.
I'm like wondering.
David Mashabela, one night with the king.
King David.
King David. Man, that's my favorite radio presenter. Take me through that. Please.
So they say, okay, tomorrow morning you going to Joburg. I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. I go to the SABC. They take me to Joburg. Or in fact, I was supposed to be given money by Mashabela's company to take a flight.
Mashabela.
And then I don't know what happened, but therefore they said, okay, well, the driver will drive you, and it drove me. And the driver left and came back. Okay, now there's this guy coming to me. I don't know him and all that because I'm not that exposed to radio and all that. And he introduces himself. I'm David Mashabela. I'm the one who owns the company that will be doing voiceovers, all of that and all that. Okay, it takes me to town. We just moving around and then it takes me to his house.
Yeah.
When you go there, he started telling me about him. I'm David Mashabela, working for radio.
Man, you've been around. Boy.
I've worked for this guy. I've worked for Metro FM.
Willie.
For YFM.
You've been like for real.
For Radio 2000. Now
Joe.
I'm at Radio 2000.
Yeah, man.
And then he said, what are you doing in Puma? I said, I'm doing nothing. I was doing community radio station, but therefore Lukwala just said they will give me a contract to sign and all that. David said, don't sign that contract. I think I want to sign you because I love your voice, but let me hear you first tomorrow when you get to the studio.
Yeah.
I said, okay, it's fine. Takes me to Radio 2000, does his show. His show was from 9 to 12.
9 to 12.
Yeah.
Midnight. In the evening, I'm sorry. In the evening.
Comes back.
This guy's having a climax here.
And then he tells me that, you know what, I'm very busy. Saying I've got in your office, I've got this other job that I'm doing. Zambama, new share radio, okay, it's fine. Except the office the studios and all that. So when my voiceovers. Shalama voiceovers. That's how I accept book. Grand.
Yeah.
Ngicabanga ukuthi vele ngiyakufuna tofuna urelocate eMpumalanga ubuye ngapha.
Man.
David. Okay,
He's
you
a crush.
understand anything. Wes, nangicetha kona lama voiceovers, me being me, I don't know these things. Nazili besena amaphepha lamaningi, you understand? For free.
Yeah.
So, I think he gave me, I'm not sure if there were 9 or 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then nangicetha kuenda, what's okay, it's fine. Imagine 15 grand. And I mean le bangisele ukuthi ngiyakwenza ama voiceovers.
No payments involved.
No payments involved.
But this guy is already gave
I'm
you something.
yet to sign a contract.
Yeah.
So
what do you call
therefore, now I understand what's happening now. You understand? And this guy says to me, I want you to relocate to Joburg.
Or a cold drink at like 15,000.
Yeah.
And then I come back to Mpumalanga. I come back home. We're happy and all that because I'm now coming back with money, serious money and all that. And then Mashabela called Rio, my station manager, to say,
I want this boy. I can see the conflict there.
And
Sense.
I was given a contract very quick
Immediate.
by the SABC to sign before it takes me.
And Mashabela is working for the SABC, yet he's have his own contract. Nani SABC again.
So therefore, nami mine ngabuka lento yokuthi ekhaya go close nalana and all that. And we understand ukuthi now lana ufuna ke kwalakwaleni, everyone wants to go to kwalakwaleni and all that. I signed the contract. Shabela called me to say, Chief, but we spoke. You now made a mistake. I and I want that voice. We besio wendi mali le bofu chu.
And that word.
So we were going to be his prodigy.
that word on its own.
I mean,
good thing la go nje.
no.
Lebo fuchu.
I'm sure when he gave you the 15 grand and started to say, okay, I'm for spanner now. I think he wanted to make you his prodigy. You know what? This guy, he has it. I want it. We can go somewhere with this.
Yeah. And
But
what I liked is that this voice is, I'm not gonna add effects or try to beef it up or something.
Yeah.
It's raw like that. I want it raw like that. You understand? So I mean, okay, that happened. So I was therefore with the SABC to say they gave me a contract, I signed, and then I started working for the SABC. So that's my journey when it comes to this thing. And then the SABC went on, and they gave me a show. I did a show in the SABC. Eventually, we didn't see eye to eye in terms of that show, so I decided to stop doing that show.
You stopped?
I stopped.
Wow.
I stopped.
You're so brave, bro.
No. You can't make me work whenever I'm not happy.
And now I know I'm good.
I mean,
now I know I'm good.
Where's
the pole?
They show
Give this car your
they
purse.
show that they gave me.
Give this guy purse, man. Come
I
on.
found it in a listenership le Loanyan. And nangicala kuyishaya for that year yaphakama listenership. So but I was not happy.
What time, Bongena?
Bengena to 3
The afternoon.
in the evening.
In the evening. Shit, they gave you the graveyard shift. The graveyard
And why
shift.
that's why you
But I
got
did
to another
witness.
11.
Yeah.
So like Mashabela.
Yeah.
Ukuthi uthatha audience yasemini uyibeka
And I was
ebusuku.
working only Friday night, 12 to 3. And I still believe that the feature that I had, lebe ngicala ngayo, ngiyo lebe ngilethela lama numbers. Because kusebusuku everyone uqhamuka ngesingongo kwase house. Mine nangicala show, I made sure that I play 3 songs the gospel and nice gospel song Friday ebusuku.
Eh, plus bathanga ukukhole njengesithawu.
So that made sure ukuthi listenership yami yaphakama. Yabani?
Yeah, I understand.
So I mean, nothing ngoba vele bengase happy nga 1-2 nyanga, so I decided to stop doing that.
Lume, let me just fast forward. Can I just fast forward? Now we heard that SABC is bankrupt.
Yeah.
And SABC are retrenching.
Yeah.
And then nakufika ligama lokuthi kini as basebenzi be SABC, SABC is retrenching. How did y'all feel? Especially you.
Well, Mina, I think
You were like, I know,
For me-
I'm the dog.
no, not really. It's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah?
Because kubuhlungu ukusaba into longayadi.
Yeah, true.
So mane usabe into lo soyadiko.
Yeah.
Because mine I would say skhat sam listening is SABC.
Yeah.
And into lengiyadiko is their paycheck. Angadi kokuthi uma kungendeka ngiphumela ngaphandle yini lengahlangana nakho. Kungendeka ngiphumela ngaphandle ngithole triple their paycheck.
Yo.
Yeah.
You understand?
What
So
a
therefore,
motivation.
ngiyolenza bangithi, for me, it's a blessing in disguise. You understand? Kokuthi SABC if inga decider, kumbe decide kokuthi iyangirelease, I'm good. Ngihamba ngemoya lomuhle, but I know kokuthi I'm still young. I will hustle. And if there is one thing about me, being
You're a hustler. You're a hustler.
Yeah.
A hustler. You know you're a hustler.
Hustler, Pathfinder.
pudding.
Yeah, it's proof in the pudding. We've tasted.
So no, I understand. Right now, people they know they've seen it. Go my social media. Willie Da Voice, Back to School Foundation and stuff. Can you take us through that? What inspired it? Because already you've told us about your
Yeah,
story. Can you take us through that? What inspired that?
I'm sorry to cut you off. I wanted to ask you about that because I'm sorry to cut you.
No,
this
it's cool.
question. I wanted to ask you about that because I remember we were driving, me and you, no? Yeah, we were driving past Stimela crossing.
Yeah.
And we saw these guys, and I think we saw you as well. Like, standing
Stimela,
there. I was like,
please,
okay.
can you pay us?
A stimula crossing. So I saw you there. So I was thinking, okay, like where does this idea come from? You know, like what made you even think about starting a foundation? Okay,
You were driving there.
yeah, we were driving past.
You passed him.
Yeah, we drove past. We saw. I think it's
team.
Tabiso.
It's a team.
It's Tabiso. Yeah, a team of guys
Oh,
standing there.
that's true.
And that day, it was. You know why I found it motivational and inspiring because it was drizzling.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like this past weekend.
Yeah, this past weekend. It was
weekend,
drizzling like hard, you know.
Yeah.
So these guys, instead of like packing up and saying, "Ah, guys, let's go home," I'm told, "But I'm a black bag." You know what? Fuck it, man. Rain is rain. You know. They're still carrying on with pushing the movement. I'm like, damn, man.
The question
this is
that
really,
I have
really,
right
really
now
good.
is: did you pop up something? Bwah, bwah, bwah.
Okay, you lost us. You lost us.
They had a motivation, but they didn't pop up something.
It did, man. Like with my notes, shit.
No,
man, this
he's
guy-
saying financially.
Financially, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
financially.
Yes.
Oh, come on, dog. Who are we, man? How we?
You tell us.
And
You tell us.
we had like
Tell us
coins.
why. Oh, you
We
pop
had
up
like
something.
coins. Like,
You had coins,
No, I
like
think
2 rand.
I think
donation is a donation, man. KFC wants 1 rand.
Willie Da Voice gave me. It's my baby, man.
Yeah.
It's my everything. I think
Even
even if
China
not,
ngiyibona ngakhona uthula ngathi ucabanga njenga-rich to go bold.
I think even if ngashala noma ngasipani ngende fokol, but I would continue helping the needy. Because I believe where I know where I come from. So I don't wish that situation for anyone.
This is why I wanted us to talk about this, because I feel like the reason why you did it is because you've been through the struggle.
You've been through that.
You understand. You know what? I've been through this, and I know the hardship. So for me to do this, it means something to my heart. You understand? But then I great work. Really, really.
Part of the reasons why I decided to do it like this, to say I'd go lapa estimela kucela ma 5 rand. It's because it's because I know ukuthi 5 rand umuntu akamcabangi njengemali le serious.
Okay.
And therefore uma ngede tokokota kakho ngithi ngicela ungiphe 500 ngende kunganginiki, but 500 utonika. And therefore ngilokhona kunceda labantwana lapha. And Willie Da Voice Foundation ngivule because ngibona sidingo lesikhona emphakathini. Because Willie Da Voice include ithenga abantwana ama uniform, ithenga nema food parcels for needy families. Inceda nje abantu labaswelako in particular. So therefore ngicabanga ukuthi this thing give me I get it because ngifuna imali kumbe ma funding and all that. But to give me it's something which was always in my heart to say I must find a way of helping the needy. Because I know simo ukuthi simo ngahamba siphethe kanganani.
Exactly.
So ngabe sengidecide ukuthi let me open a foundation in case kuba nemuntu a company let's ifuna ku donate so that le mali bangayidonate account yami kuze ibe accounted for, because the foundation angithi iba nema members lamaningi. So kuze accountelo le mali ufuna ingene kule account ye foundation so that nga misuse my funds, because angengikhone kuyikhipha ngedwana, because this money is solely for the needy.
I was about to ask you, are you sure you're not money laundering with that foundation?
No.
Take us through this.
But I feel like it's great work what you're doing. Really great
thank
work.
You.
Really
take us through this. I feel like a lot of people, they feel like, especially Christians, I know good to come to a background of Christianity.
Yes.
Because before Siovala, I need just to spend a lot, because some Christians will say, you don't have to do this, and everything of some sort. Yet they are not doing anything. You understand? But they can point fingers and say, you are not supposed to tell us because the Bible says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do you deal with such things when as to a foundation Will?
No, I mean, I think I'm very good in ignoring things and people sometimes. Because tining tino le tikulu nyo game. Siwa ngitsa le mali ngiyinatha ngitsa le mali yona and all that. And worst part of it is that sometimes uthole ukuthi ngiyagoenda lama donations. And then I decide on a Sunday, because Saturday bengekho endlini the whole day ngiyona ama donations. Decide Sunday to take my family out for lunch. And then people will say,
5 rand beat.
And mind you, every other year la sende khona lama donations lawa. Akukaze kwendeke ngangakhiphi imali sengigcine ngikhiphe esikhwameni sami imali yabantu abami. But therefore angihambe ngimemetela ngithi sengikhipha imali yabantu abami and all that. You understand? Because uthole ukuthi ba donate imali and mina bengithite siyothenga 30 my uniform. Kunele 20 my uniform. Lama uniform angifikele esikoleni ngithi sekuna 20 my uniform. I have to see to it to go ukuthi ayahlangana by 30. So I'll have to therefore go and sit down with my wife to say, you know what, last flop again. We need to go to our savings and all that. We take our money, we buy those clothes, we take it to the kids. If the kids are happy, we're fine.
The blessing is upon you.
We understand.
So how do you? What's the process of allocating the clothes to the kids? Is it just like we get there, we just hand things out to the kids, or is there like a process? Okay, no, demographics. Okay, no, so maybe the most disadvantaged. Like, what is the process behind it?
The process is that number one, I get to choose the schools, and then when I get to the school, I talk to the principal of the school to say, Principal, I believe we are about give me a list of 30 kids who are
disadvantaged,
because I want to buy them uniforms. And then the principal will give me the list. I'll go and buy the sizes and everything. And then when I get to the schools, labantwana bayagcoka letimbahla letish, we take pictures. But those pictures, we don't post them. We take pictures for our profile, so that in case the government says, can you show us what you
have done?
You've done. You understand? The only time the pictures get to be exposed is when papers are there. I mean, journalists and all that, because they'll take pictures and all that. But as for us, we take our own pictures so that we'll put them in our file and all that. You understand? And then we'll just live, because kuba yinto mhlambe 15-20 minutes. Sniketela abantwana everything, and then we'll live.
And I wish you really what you can go far with this foundation, and I wish all the best. Can you please tell us your future plans? What are your future plans?
Yeah, I want to ask the same thing. Like, what's next for
what's
me?
next?
What's next?
Because
what's in the pipeline?
What's in the pipeline?
You know, guys, I feel like Willie, like you said, Spew. I always said that because he was born for stardom.
Yeah, exactly, man.
He's a hustler.
I really like the fact that this guy came from almost nothing, and to the guy that he is today,
But you know
what? I remember
I always call it
when he came in the studio, he's like, I was like, hey, I'm Prince. I was like, I'm Wille. I'm like, God, come on. You don't need to introduce yourself. I know you.
You know what I personally say. He comes from the greatest background ever. The greatest background ever. Because I believe Gutsi indlu yako be strong. You need to get the foundation needs to be like seriously solid. For the building Gutsi ibe fam. I understand that.
Speaking about homes, man, we need to wrap this up. This guy's married.
No, I understand. That's why I'm saying before we wrap.
No, but I told my wife that I'm coming here.
You know.
Yeah.
How did you meet him?
Huh?
How did you meet him? How did you meet him? How did you meet your wife? How did you meet him? No, I'm sorry to say.
I'm a chemical
It's not him, it's a her. It's not him, it's a her. How did you meet him?
No, at church, man. At church. And before I met at church, this is what I was now driving my first car.
Okay.
Which was a Golf 1.
Oh. Yes, I remember.
And one of my friends said, can you accompany me to go see my girlfriend?
Oh,
No. And I won't say his name. And when I got there, I saw this girl coming. I said, fuck it.
This is the one.
This is my girlfriend.
Yeah.
damn.
Okay, the guy, they kissed. They hugged and all that. And when the guy, when the guy came in the car for us to live, I said to him, that is my girlfriend.
Man, whoa. The same girlfriend that you went with your friend, good to check.
Yeah.
Whoa. Willie's got game.
I'm telling you.
But Doc, do you understand that we're celebrating you?
You won't believe this story. Yeah. And every day I tell my wife that.
So how was he like? Like after you said
the
that?
Guy? Yeah. No, he thought I was joking.
You were joking.
Yeah. Because I said to him, that is my girlfriend.
I
want that girl. And he thought I was joking.
Yeah.
And all that. And worse, the guy, he was cheating. It didn't have time for the girl.
So the reason why
So
you
you
say,
snuck in, like, I know
okay,
what-
no, I understand.
Position.
And I said, you know what? Because I don't have this girl on socials, I don't have a number. One day, ngizohlangana naye. Ngenhlanhla, the following week, I went to Alliance Church. Kunama auditions. She was there as an usher. I said, you know what? Yes.
Guide me in your life, baby
I was
girl.
love at first sight.
Before I left, I went there and said, hi, Unjan. No, please help me with your number.
Yeah.
Number I'm gonna get none. Number, no, please, man. Kuna something like funa go understand. You understand. So manje ngicela ngiphi number yakho so because ngiyalo singijagile, you understand. And all that.
Yeah.
One guy number yakho, but please don't misuse it.
They always have the same statement, is it?
Hakandukuluva kambanga maengel.
Amen.
Kambanga maengel.
So that was that, man. That's how I met my wife, and we started dating.
The rest is
And so you got to a point where like, look, I'm
How many
married.
years in marriage?
5 going to this year. We're turning 6.
Ah, man.
Not this year. Next week, Sunday.
Oh, this was
I know.
Sunday.
Yeah,
All right.
I know.
Guys, remember that. Remember that. Next week,
I was
Sunday.
there.
Yeah.
I was there, no.
Yeah. Next week.
Okay, right now, Willie, like you told us, go to what's next and everything of some sort. Right now, I just want to say, please, don't forget, this is What's the Deal with Björk, the Casa Sensation. I'm with Prince,
What's up, man?
Dizzy,
Yeah, man, we're the Simon's twins. Is it Simon's or Simon's?
It's Simon's too.
Simon's Twins.
We
Okay,
always
please
together, so
like, subscribe, and please make sure you comment. This is my social media, which over like the screen. So please do follow and comment and everything of some sort.
A Björk is sauce, dog.
Yeah,
Okay, can I say something?
yeah, sure.
No, don't. This is my show.
All right.
Now, please do. Please do. We are the producers. And
What is it that you want to say?
Okay, listen. What's the deal?
So where can our viewers find you? Like
social media and
social
stuff.
media.
shows on radio
Do
when
you
you
know
start.
that
everything.
bamthokela
No, carry on, man.
Carry on.
Like for real, they were both MC and another like.
Dude, have a video of that.
Like seriously,
Yeah,
like.
I
It's
think
a serious
I
deal,
do
man.
have
But
it on
a lot of
Facebook.
girls, they hate it.
Yeah, but
I know. No one will do the digging.
I will go through the archives.
I will go to the archives.
No, go ahead, bro.
But she was not married at the time.
At that time, yeah, she was not married. So take us to for social media.
I'm Wille Da Voice. Just one word, Wille Da Voice. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Wille Da Voice. Yeah.
And your shows on radio?
No.
He doesn't have a show.
I
He's
don't
a
have
voiceover
I
artist.
don't have a show now. I'm a voiceover artist, but
Yeah, that's
what I can say.
Yeah.
This is the last time that I speak. I won't answer anything that you ask after this.
This is a top secret question.
What I can say is that I was a voiceover for the SABC. Thank you, guys.
Okay, this is What's the Deal, and make sure you do follow us. Like we said, Willie Da Voice, my brother. I thank you very much. This is What's the Deal, and take care and make sure you catch us on the next episode. of
Very
What's the
first
Deal.
episode of What's the Deal?